Hey, Dan here. In this video, we are going to discuss the biggest sales opportunity for accountants as of today. And this sales opportunity gave a client of mine a way higher conversion rate of leads from marketing efforts, which you can literally implement today to close more of the potential clients that you are talking to for higher rates. So before we dive in, I will quickly introduce myself. My name is Dan and I'm the owner of Accounting Kings, where we work with mainly accountants, but also bookkeepers and tax professionals to get them higher revenue clients that they enjoy working with more, most of the times business owners. And in this video, I want to discuss a couple of things that will help you to actually increase your sales conversion rate as of right now during tax season, but most importantly, outside of tax season. So I was actually talking with a client of mine where he was telling me that his sales conversion rate is going through the roof during tax season. He increased his prices, he was making more than ever, and he was very happy, of course, because he was making more money. But he also realized when tax season is over and all the other months, I cannot use this same strategy anymore, because what he was doing to create urgency, which really helped him to increase prices but also increase his conversion rate, is just reminding people of the tax deadlines. This is actually the best urgency there is, because you can go to a prospect, a potential client, and you can tell him this offer is valid for the next 2 weeks, for example, which is like fair. You don't want to keep the offers open to everybody forever, but it doesn't work as well because it's kind of made up, right? Everybody knows that there are policies you need to follow, but it's still made up. With a tax deadline, which is actual a deadline that everybody knows about, it's not made up, it's real, and it is in the best interest of the potential clients to actually get on board. So what the accountant was doing that I was talking to, with every single prospect he was talking to get on board, he always said, well, dear John, I really think I can help you. And also just to remind you, the tax deadline is sooner than you expect, and it also takes some time to get you on board. So I think it's in your best interest to actually get on board with us today, which is the biggest urgency that you can create during tax season. And this is actually the biggest sales opportunity that you have in a year, because there is actual urgency that everybody knows about. And the only thing that you have to do is reminding people of the actual urgency that there is in the beginning of the year when tax season is there. But how can you actually create the same urgency outside of tax season? Because as an accountant, and if you are getting most of your clients in the beginning of the year, that's great at all. But then maybe you cannot keep your staff busy outside of tax season, or your cash flow is a little bit of an issue during tax season, and you want to, of course, not be in this situation. So the first thing to actually create urgency is to tell your potential clients how many new clients you can onboard per month. And this is just there just to remind them that also you, the accountant that they are talking to, cannot work with everybody. And this is also reminding them, okay, well, I can delay my decision, but it can actually have impact on how fast I can get on board and actually get the end results. So if you can just say to a potential client, well, dear John, I think you are a great fit. I definitely think we can take over your accounting. But just to remind you, we can only take on 5 new clients per month. So yeah, I think it's a great decision if we can get you on board now, right? So this is just creating a real urgency, and of course reminds them, hey, I think this accountant is actually a great fit. Okay, well, I cannot wait forever, so let's just do it right now. Then the second way to actually create urgency is to let people know how much capacity you have left. You can just tell them, okay, John, well, I think you are a great fit for our services. Just to let you know, of course, we have a lot of clients and a lot of potential clients in the pipeline, and we only have 10% more of our capacity left, since I want to ensure that we can deliver a great service to all of our clients. So I think it will be great if we can get you on board now. So by just telling them that there is not a lot of capacity still, it's also reminding them this accountant has more clients. The accountant that I want to work with, more people want to work with him, meaning that actually this is a great person delivering a great service. And it's also showing that you actually value the actual service that you provide to your current clients more than actually bringing on board new clients, which is also just a confirmation to the potential client, okay, this person is actually not afraid to say no to make sure that his current clients are still getting a lot of value. So it's urgency, but it also again puts you in a better position so that your potential client knows that you will always deliver great service if he gets on board. Then number 3 to create urgency is just to show the numbers of the opportunity cost. And I really like this one because selling accounting services is one of the only services that you can do this. You can show to a business owner, for example, or a wealthier individual, where you can do tax planning, where you can just tell them, hey, last year you paid $120,000 in taxes. So every single month that you are not working with me is costing you $10,000. So this is giving them a sense of urgency. Okay, well, I can delay working with this person, for example, for a month, but it's going to cost me 10K. You can also just tell them, hey, if like the calculation is not really applicable and the situation is different, but you can also tell a business owner, hey, you told me that you spent 5 hours every month doing your own accounting and tax work. Those 5 hours, you told me earlier in the conversation that you charge at least like $200 per hour for the service you provide to your clients. So it's costing you $1,000 not to work with me this month. So this is really just the opportunity cost of not working with you, which also creates urgency, and which is a very big thing that you can also implement, simply because if you are asking the right questions during the conversation and you have this information, it makes a lot of sense. And it's not creating urgency out of emotion, but it's more creating urgency out of numbers. The 4th way to actually create urgency is to talk about a future price increase. This is not always applicable, but if you know, for example, that your rent will increase in 2 months from now, or you know that you are going to give your staff a raise, or you know that your software is going to be more expensive or whatever, and you are going to charge your clients more, then you can actually tell your potential client, well, dear John, well, I love to get you actually on board now for the $1,000 per month that we discussed. Just letting you know, our rent is going up and we are actually going to give our employees a raise. So if we can get you on board now, we can still get you on board for the normal price instead of the 10% price increase that our future potential clients will get next month. Of course, all of those things that create urgency, you want to do it in an ethical way, and you only want to apply this if you genuinely know that you can help this person. But I've found that those 4 ways can help you a lot to get potential clients on board faster, so that you can actually just make the money earlier. And if especially if it's on a monthly basis, the service you provide, you will simply get an extra month per year. But it will also just save you a lot of time with following up on people and providing more value. And I have actually seen that if you implement this urgency in a good way, that the business owners and your potential clients that you want to work with will actually thank you for getting them on board earlier, because they probably have a lot of chaos in their life, not a lot of time, and that's why they want to outsource the accounting to begin with. And by using a little bit of actual ethical urgency, they will actually thank you for just doing that less percent to actually get them on board faster. So I really hope that those couple of tips will add some value to your business, help you close more deals for higher revenue, and also help more people because of it. If you are an accountant and you want to get more higher revenue clients that you enjoy working with more, that you can also charge more for the services that you provide, then there are 2 links in the description. The first link is a link that you can click on to schedule a free growth session to get some free advice and actually see how we can potentially help you in a way where we only profit until you do. Then there is a second link. You can join our free Facebook group just to connect with other accountants, network a little bit, and maybe have some great relationships out of the group 100% for free too. I really appreciate that you watched the video until the end. You can actually like the video if you got some value from it, or maybe got some ideas from it, so that I can have a great sense of what videos you actually like and I can make more videos like these. Of course, don't forget to subscribe if you do not want to miss any videos in the future. And if you have a specific question or a specific topic that you want me to discuss, leave it in the comments and I will either answer it directly with a Loom video, for example, or I will create another video about it. So again, thank you so much for watching the video till the end, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.